Hi, here I am, and we have started carrying a different machine. So normally we are exclusively a Husqvarna Viking dealer, and recently we have fallen in love with Janome. So it's our new relationship. So we were talking about some of the different options that are available with the addition of the Janomes, and I thought that I would discuss with you guys. You guys know I love my serger. I have the Amber 600, which is fabulous, from Viking, and it's my favorite machine for that purpose. However, so what do I love about it? I love that it is a combination serger and cover stitch machine. It has air threading. It has a fabric selector that's gonna set all my tensions. I never have to fiddle or play, but let's face it, it's expensive. And I'm a very privileged, lucky girl to work here. Thank you, Mary, to have that. So maybe you have a different type of serger. Maybe you have a 4-thread serger. Maybe you have a serger that is difficult to thread, because we all know that that is the bane of our existence at times. Anybody who hates their serger doesn't quite know how to thread it properly, or is having a difficult time with that aspect. 99% of the time when your serger is naughty, it is because it needs to be rethreaded. So Viking also has an Amber 400. It doesn't have the automatic settings that my Amber 600 has, but you know, you've got some lovely tension. It's air threading as well. So all of those nightmare things that you guys all cry about is kind of eliminated here. With literally a flick of my switch, it gets threaded, one thread at a time, and it has very versatile for what it does, which is awesome. However, it's a 4-thread serger only, so no cover stitch capabilities. So some of my girls will say, oh, I wish I had a cover stitch. I wish it did a cover stitch. Well, now we have a cover stitch machine. So this is the Janome 2000 CoverPro. What does it do? It is a cover stitch machine. That is all it does. It is not a serger. It is a cover stitch machine. What is a cover stitch? Anytime you guys want to do your own garments, deal in knits, hem something, you're gonna want a cover stitch machine. If you look at your ready-made clothes, and especially anything athletic, any knits, they're done in a factory with a cover stitch machine. It's what gives you that professional finish that we all want in our homemade garments. So I love this. This is new to me. This is my husband's shirt. You're welcome, John. So when I look at this, I have, this is a three needle or 3 thread. I have it set up for now. So on my top, I have 3 threads, and on the bottom, I have my looper, which is a beautiful decorative stitch. So if I were making something for myself, I would probably make this the right side. John does not want to go to a construction site and show them his beautiful decorative stitch, but I would. So anyway, so I am hemming this shirt for him. I cut off the necessary amount. I pinned it. I have this all set up with 3 black threads and my cover stitch, or my looper thread, which no one's gonna see. I could just use whatever I had. So here I go. And so all I'm doing is going along that raw edge. And when I flip it over, my raw edge is encased. my piece is hemmed and it looks very professional. No one will look at this and think it didn't come this way. That's our goal, right? So now let's talk about how it is to thread. So that's really where people cry. Don't cry, it's all good. So when I look at this machine, look at how clean it is. You girls with the, or girls and guys with a serger at home, this is where people get upset and they get confused. I literally have one looper to thread and it's just putting it in place here, here, through the looper, and I cut it and leave it dangle. That's all there is to it. And then I can thread my needles. Very simple from each place. Of course, I'm going to do it with my, do my sewing machine with my foot in the up position so that all my tension is open and ready to receive the thread. So I can just go right along and thread my needles. Super, super simple. So it has a differential feed. I have the ability to change my foot pressure, all those things that I can tweak with my fabric sample before I do my garment or whatever I'm sewing with my good fabric. Very nice machine, very simple, and a fabulous price. If I were going to have this machine and add on the Coverstitch, I could have two machines set up and threaded and go back and forth between the two as I'm building my garment and not have to waste any time with setting them up. I can set them up once and then proceed to do my whole garment without changing anything. And I'm only into two machines for about the third of the price of my Amber 600. So, very cool. And I hope that you guys all share our video, give us a thank you, give us a thumbs up. Let me know what serger you guys have. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. Keep stitching.